Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball pop in the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway, and getting the call for this one, Ryan Yarborough. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Ready to go? And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. Fastball in for a strike, and we're underway. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Christopher Morel.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out, base is empty. That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. The Yankees off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. And now here is Brandon Lowe. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on two different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground right side, Bebas. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Zach Littell. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. He's got An MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Bellinger hammers one deep to right. Gone! His fourth home run of the season, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. Siggy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here is Aaron Judge. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And next for New York, Ben Rice. And there's the ball. Littell, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. The pitch. And he swings through that one.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. Started to swing, held up. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. The count now 2-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Full count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Yarbrough back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Caminero getting to start at third, just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The first baseman, number 25.
So up next, Curtis Mead.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that one popped in the air, left field. Morel on the move. Corrals it. And there's one away. Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit. Peraza started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Peraza leads off first with one away. Next offering is downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three-two. Stays alive. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouled off left side.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Runners at first and second with one gone. Misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's a full count. And that'll load the bases.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And now Jorbit B-Boss. And that is out of play. Outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Bases loaded, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And fouled off. Swing and a miss struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. To the right side. He takes it on his own. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So they load the bases on just one hit, but can't get anyone across. We played 2 full. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Travis Jankowski.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Taylor Walls. First pitch just misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail here 1-0. Back in New York, Aaron Judge at the plate.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts. You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So digging in, Ben Rice. First pitch, not close. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Morel out, number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. His first at bat was a strikeout. Missing inside, ball 1. And another ball. That one missed.
I got 3-0.
And a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop.
Back at Yankee Stadium, start of the 4th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground to first, Rice. Handles, throws to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Christopher Morel now at the plate. And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. Grounds 1 to short. Peraza. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
And stepping in for the Rays,
Lau.
Brandon Lau. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Rays down by a run. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one to first, but it kicks foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. This one in the air. Walls makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Number 48 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez also throwing. 1 down, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there, letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Not in time, it's a double.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Littell departs, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. The pitcher on here, number 48.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at second with 1 away. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Walked his first time. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorge Vivas.
So 2 down now, and here is Jorbeat B-Boss.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Way upstairs, 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Yarbrough back to work. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Judge hauls it in, and there's one away.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Me batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that chops in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Struck out swinging his first time. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's two away.
The center fielder, number 14, Travis Jankowski.
So up next, Travis Jankowski. Struck out swinging his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. Jankowski, 33 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Gets it to first. That's the third out. One left for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases, singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air. Caminero settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here is Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2-2. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one way inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Popped up left side. Walls sizing this one up, and that is the inning. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ian Hamilton. Danny Jansen digs in now. Grounded out his first time.
Jansen
Climbed the ladder with that fastball. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-2. Chopped left side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls. Grounded out his first time. And that's in the dirt. The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss and a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And here's a 3-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Man at first, one away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Caught him looking for the K. Now the number 2 hitter, Christopher Morel. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball right side and foul ball. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw, save.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
The 2-1. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Walls on third with 2 out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 8.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays.
Wow.
And that one is inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. 2 left on. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The shortstop, Oswald Peralta.
Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one popped up. Walls hauls it in for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Jankowski on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Jorby.
Now at the plate, Jorby B-Boss. And there's a foul ball. Peraza at third with 2 away. That misses. Ball 1. Pulls that one foul. Inside. Two balls, two strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Runner at third, 2 away. Just missing there. Full count, 3-2. Cody Bellinger would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a
number
walk.
35, Cody
Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. It's Aaron Judge now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Morel makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Yankees baseball on the Show NYC.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
That's to third. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Meade at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit.
The right fielder, number 1.
Now it's the right fielder, Richie Palacios. And downstairs.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Leiter winds and deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Travis Jankowski, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 3-1.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. He's grounded out a couple of times. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. On the mound now, Fernando Cruz.
Number 63.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Palacios over at second. Jankowski at first. One gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Manuel Rodriguez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one.
Right.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Oh, and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the slider just misses. Outside low. 2-2. And delivers outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
This opportunity is once.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that's fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Eric Orrs up and loosening in the pen. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Next pitch misses way outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Wells stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Counts 1-0.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
And that's downstairs. Ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's filled up.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out to center. Jankowski gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Oswald Peraza will hit next. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Slider right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Morel moving back for it. Leaping, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. On the ground, out to short. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. Cruz back to work. That's out to center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Next to hit, Christopher Morel.
24, Christopher Morel.
Cruz,
That's
a
a ball.
6'2" righty. He
1-0.
features a splitter, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, strike one. The Rays
1-1.
down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The bat.
2 down, bases empty. Brandon Lau
Lau.
getting ready to hit. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching
Out of the
for
bullpen for the Yankees, Luke
Number
Weaver.
30.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
There's the strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for the
Back
Rays.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
17.
bottom of the 8th, Eric Orrs.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now here is
Leading off for the
Oswaldo
Yankees,
Cabrera.
the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
That one's
Ball
upstairs,
one, no strike.
ball 1. And the 1-0. And
Ball.
another ball.
2-0.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Jankowski makes the grab, 1 down. Jorby
Now batting,
Bebos digs
the
in
second
now.
baseman, Jorby Bebos.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
Yankees up by 3. There's the swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one
Ball,
missing inside. Fastball is outside.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Makes the catch. 2 away now.
That was a
Now
good,
batting,
hard
the
fastball
center
with some
fielder,
nice
Cody
ride up in the zone right there.
Bellinger.
Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Bellinger in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
As a hitter, you got to learn
1
something from
strike.
that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So runner at second, 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't
Now
like to see that because they
first
showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Tap foul at the plate. Bellinger at second. Judge at first. 2 out of the inning. Way inside, gets out of the way. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains 5-2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Matzik.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the batter now, Curtis Mead. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That one pushed foul. And that misses. Going to count 1 and 2. That's inside.
Ball 2.
And that's a little bit high. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Up the middle, whips it to first on the run.
He's out.
And very nicely done for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Travis.
So they're down to their final
Jankowski.
out. Travis Jankowski now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is that